We have breaking news from Utah's Capitol Hill. Lawmakers are on the cusp of approving a new congressional map for 2026. That was one of the main goals of the special session Utah Governor Spencer Cox called for today. ABC4's chief political correspondent Lindsay Aerts is reporting live from Capitol Hill. Lindsay, what can you tell us about lawmakers' decision?
Yeah, hey, Alyssa. So Map C was approved by the Legislative Redistricting Committee this morning. That committee took about 15 minutes tops to approve this map. Democrats didn't even speak publicly against it. However, they are opposed to it and did tell us after that meeting, and it's expected that they will oppose that map later in the session. Now, this is all part of a court-stipulated process. A third district court has told lawmakers that they need to redraw Utah's congressional boundaries because the current maps violated a voter-approved initiative that was passed back in 2018. So I want to go ahead and show you Map C now, if we can take a look at that. That map has 3 city splits. So Pleasant Grove, North Salt Lake, and Mill Creek are all split in Map C. And I want to note here that the Utah Republican Party came out last week and endorsed Map C, something some lawmakers have told me they wish the party hadn't done. Now, the party maintains that they weren't trying to influence lawmakers' votes at all, but rather this was a map that they believed would best help, quote, stop the Democrats. Now, partisan issues in these map drawing processes, all part of this, and lawmakers are telling us that they aren't wanting to look at the partisan nature of this map because that is what Proposition 4 required. Now, Republicans tell us that they believe they've done their duty here, while Democrats are concerned that the legislature will end up back in court due to new changes to the law that define which tests will decide whether we have a fair map.
Is this just another trip back to court then?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's where we are again, and we recognize our numbers, and we'll go into special session, and I think it will reflect our concerns again, and we've been very clear about that.
I mean, the judge in her second court order, pages 29 to 30, talks about the need for us to provide clarification on partisan symmetry. We're the only state in the nation that has partisan symmetry in code because of Prop 4, so we need to be able to define it. And if you look at Representative Brammer's bill, I don't see how they can say that. So.
Now, of course, the big argument today, the big debate in both chambers of the House was which test should we use to determine partisan fairness. Both chambers have now settled on 3 different partisan tests. Both chambers have approved that bill, and it's now just waiting for the governor's signature.